just gonna close my eyes and pretend that I'm not here. All these empty faces talking about problems, I don't care.
Today we are having our workout, and it's a special workout in the island of Gozo in Malta. Wonderful place for yoga retreats. And today I want to have something more challenging or uplifting together with you, just to kind of strengthen what we have done so far, or just to give you more energy for your workouts. And stand straight, feet slightly apart, and we will start our workout simply with the breathing, like always. Close your eyes and breathe. I know that you breathe all the time, but this is more conscious breathing. When you follow the movement of the body while you breathe, and your breath is slightly deeper than usual, and with each exhale we want to relax our shoulders, relax any tension that's there. Want the head to get rid of unuseful thoughts, to accumulate more energy for your goals, for being positive. The more peaceful is the mind, the more positive it is, the less chaos there is, and the more relaxed you are. And now pay more attention to the lower part of the body. It's relaxed. And now bring it to the upper part of the body. And the most challenging part is to relax your face. Good. The face is relaxed, and we want to do some little bit of warming up before we start. Let's start with the rolling of the shoulders back a few times. And now let's do it forwards. And now backwards, but with the slightly bigger motion, including our legs. And then the same is going forwards. Be more into the movement, and even more, and back. You exhale when there's more stress, and then on the vice versa, you breathe in. Okay, good. Now take feet a little bit wider apart, and sit up to about the middle. That makes you feel good, and you already feel that you have started working. And then just bring the weight from one side to another. Yes, that's right, one side to another. Remember the shoulders down. And we stay in one side, either to the right or left, and just kind of mini baby movements, like pulsing to one side. And now again, bringing the weight from one side to another. Wonderful. And then we stay on the other part. And the small baby movements Just you keep stretching the inner thigh and back again. Okay? We bring the feet slightly together and then we turn to the one side. And now we just want to kind of move the way from front to the back, front and back, front and back. Let's breathe. Well, keep your backward leg straight and keep your hands up in front of you. And now lift them up and your back leg is bent. And baby pulses. Little baby movements going there. And now fix it. Okay, let's do it and hold it. Wonderful. You feel the working out, little baby movements, or you can fix the position if you want. And relax. You just relax your legs. And we switch the sides. Ready? Okay. And we are moving back and forth just to kind of warm up. We are warming up. And now we keep it forwards. Bring your hands in front of you, hold. Feel your heart starting working. And now we bring the hands up and we go down. Find the comfortable position, no pain allowed. Hold it. Enjoy. Yes, I know you can do it, and you are doing wonderful, and it will get better and better with each time. Little slight movements. No stress on your face, and relax. Good. Okay, I want you to bring your legs up, up, and up, and up, and up. Yes. Ooh, let's shake it out. Let's shake it out. And the next thing we are going to do, we'll do a little bit of flying. Again, we're turning to the first side. And we want to catch the rear leg. One is supporting leg, the other one is the one you are holding to. You want to bring the hand up and going forwards, and you are flying on the wings of love. Oh, yes, catch the balance, catching the moment. It's like the dance, dancing Shiva pose. Good. You're doing wonderful. And now we want to switch the sides. Can you start feeling your legs already? So you have the supporting leg, and then you catch the other leg behind your back. This pose as such is very good. If you have to stay on this level, wonderful. You just keep it as long as you can. If you plan to go higher, lifting the hand up and going forwards. Ooh, find the fixed point in front of you. Have this feeling of dance. inside. And we're moving. Great. As long as you can, you hold the balance, you breathe within, and then you relax. Let's go to that side once again. Wonderful. Yes, it's green. Everything is growing, and we are growing our abilities and strength and power along, because there is no place for unuseful thoughts while you are doing some power exercises. It's just you, your body, and we bring in the emotions, the smile, and working out. Wow, I lost the point somewhere, so I get returned to it and hold it. Yes, great job, everybody. Release the pose, relax. You can dance out the stress, and we're going to the other side. Okay, find your supporting leg, bring the other one back, catch the moment, bring your hand up, and we're going down. Finding the fixed point if you need. If your mind starts floating away, your body will immediately tell you by losing the balance. If your mind is fixed on what you are doing, then things are working pretty well. Okay, release. Great, wonderful. So, let's take a moment of relaxation and roll the shoulders back 4 times, and let's go now forward. Wonderful exercises, and we'll do a few more squats together. Okay, now let's start them doing like small ones, going on the medium level, not very deep, just like in between of our power exercises. And we want to stay on the lower level and enjoy our muscles working. And you're breathing. Remember, when you're breathing in, belly becomes larger. When you're breathing out, it becomes smaller. If you can't follow the breathing at the moment, that's fine. You just breathe. Good. Hold a few more, or if you need a break, take a break. We are holding the pose, but no pain, okay? No pain should be there. Want to make extra? Let's bring the hands up, and let's do like this. If you get tired, straighten the legs. If you can hold the pose, hold it. Yes. Very good exercise for your shoulders, but this part is stable. It's not moving. And you bring the pelvis forwards. Okay, relax your hands, relax your back, relax your shoulders, relax everything. Support yourself on the floor. Neck is free, relaxed, and little by little we are going up. And only on the very top, you straighten the head, okay? Good. Working well, and one more time, we will go forward with the straight back and straight legs. If you need to bend the legs or you kind of feel uncomfortable for your lower back, this is the best position for you then, okay? Knees bent and you're perfectly well. If your back is straight or if your back is feeling great, you go with the straight legs and you feel the way your legs are stretching. You can go lower or higher. And now we bring the hands to the front. Let me change the pose for you here. Straight legs, going close to the parallel or parallel to the floor, the back, and then the hands too. Reaching forward and relax. Bend the knees. Good. So, if the knees are bent, we can use this pose for rounding and arching the back. Still the knees are bent. Round and arch. Round and arch. Round and arch. Okay? And now just keep it in this, supporting yourself with hands and still keeping the pose. Just breathe in and out. Do not hold the breath. Good. Now what we want to do is one more power pose. It's the chair pose. It's something like you would like to sit back and then up. Like there is a chair and I'm kind of sitting on it, but then it disappears. I have to keep myself standing. So bring your hands in front. It helps you to keep the balance. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Down, up, down, and bring your hands back. You are down and hands are back. Down, you're straighten up and hands back. Good. Great job. Great job. As we want to open up. Want to have shoulders straight. Open the heart. And just watch so that knees are not going over the toes. And now we take the pose and we hold it. You want to find the right place for your hands. Either it's on above the knees, it's in front of you, or for the masters can go up. I'll stay for the medium level for the moment. And let's relax. Good. Wow. We have the world champion legs now. Okay, no overworking. And just bring the knees up. We're going up. Ah, oh, very good. Again, legs are wide apart. And we will catch the breath at the moment. Close your eyes and observe your body. I know that some of you will say, I don't need a pause at the moment, but use this time wisely. It is as important as the one that we are spending in a certain pose. For catching the breath, for relaxing the tense muscles. and getting ready for the next pose. Okay, good. We can go down on the mat and sit for a moment with our bent legs, keeping our back straight. Shouldn't be anything difficult in this pose. And now what we want is we want to lift legs up and hold. Legs are bent and we are holding the pose. And release. And just do a slight massage for your buttocks, moving slightly forwards and backwards. It's a good massage. Okay, and once again we want to lift the legs up, hands, and keep the pose. So see how your six pack is working. If it needs extra attention or is doing perfectly well. Okay, relax. Relax. And now let's have a cross-legged position. And we want to go forwards. I will just adjust my place on the mat. Let's do a little bit of rolling. It's nice to do that when you have the palms around you. It's absolutely different feeling for the yoga outside in nature. And we will also organize the retreat to have it in this wonderful place of Gozo for those who can join us. It's a great push when you want to bring yourself forward and need extra time for that. Okay, and now we are going forwards. Just slowly, like the cats, gently, softly. Slight stretching. If you feel like more, straighten more the hands and go down. Fantastic. Okay, let's do a little bit of more side bends. And then what you want to do is you'll bring hand up and go to the opposite side. You're supporting yourself on an ankle or the palm. Okay, switch sides. If you have worked on some muscles, you want to stretch them out. If you are running, then you stretch out. And let's stretch around the back and bring hands forward. Let's make a lock. Interlace the fingers. And again. Okay. Very well. And we want to go to the sides once again. One side. And we are doing this for the next pose that we are planning to do, when we will return to the standing position. You see, you can do holding the pose for some time, or you can do a slight, very slight movements. They both are great. Sometimes you need to do one. Holding the pose is a bit more difficult usually, but the baby pulses are necessary to get closer to the point when you can hold the pose for a specific period of time. Okay, good. Let's go forward and move. Okay, as I promised, the next pose, we are getting back on our feet and we will do the triangle. That's why we needed the stretching to one side and the other side. So we bring the hands parallel to the floor, adjust the foot position. The side we are going to bend, the foot is looking straight and the other one is looking forwards. So, and we go down. And we hold the pose. And we are still stretching and working. We are doing a great job. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Lifting up and changing the sides. Hands parallel to the floor and we are going down. We all have our stronger and weaker sides. So the one side you will go higher, usually the other one of course will be lower and up. Sometimes I like to do the triangle pose at the wall so I can make sure that my position is actually not forward or backwards, but it is really straight. And I take the right pose that is good for my body rather than just trying to go as low as possible, but hurting the body. Good, you can look down, but if your neck feels okay, you can look up to your palm that is on the top. Good. Ah, wonderful. And let's switch the side. This time it's a longer one. And we are working out. Yes, if you feel the pain, every time you go higher, or if you have had any kind of injuries or something, no pain. I know a lot of people are just trying to repeat just what they see, and they really can do it. But afterwards they are like, oh, I shouldn't have, or why is this pain returning? Okay, good. Oh, great job. Great job. And now we will change the sides and do the little squats, but side squats when you have both knees bent. You are not leaning forward, not leaning backward. You're going directly down and lifting the hands up and holding the pose. And still breathing. Yes, and as long as you can keep this kind of calm and soft breath. Of course, when the pose is more challenging, your breathing is adjusting, and thereby you start breathe faster, and that's also fine. Then you can take a small or bigger breaks, longer breaks for you. And let's switch the sides. Both feet are looking forward. We are going down, trying not leaning forward, not leaning backward, adjusting the weight and bringing the hands up. Try not to make any kind of movements in the back. It's just going up and you are working just fine. Wonderful. Keep the pose and release the pose. Great job. So, ready for some more? We'll get down on the knees this time, and let's sit for a moment in this pose just to relax. shoulders down, your crown on the top of your head is as high as possible, reaching higher and higher, because straight back is mandatory for you to have good health. If your back is rounded and weak, it impacts all the other systems in the body. And then we have the baby pulse pose. Not the baby pulse, just the baby pose. Bring the hands behind and relax the shoulders. Now you can round the back. Actually, shoulders can go down, and they should go down. And if you can put the forehead on the floor, that's wonderful. If not, then help with your hands, or you can have a block just to have your body relaxed. I always say my students to imagine that the water is flowing from the top and all the stress is leaving your body together with the water that is flowing off your body. It's not staying anywhere, it's just leaving. And the unnecessary thoughts are going away, and stress is going through the forehead, the middle point of the forehead. Good. Wow. And again, straighten up your shoulders, break them back. They're working fine. And so, one more pose for this complex in for working with our back and working with our six-pack or the core. We are bringing the leg up and the opposite hand, counting 8 and down. Okay, count yourself for 8 and then change. And down. And of course, don't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down, and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I know people who start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and down. That's also fine, but try to make the first numbers slowly for about a second or a longer time, and this is very good, engaging all the body in this pose. Good. And if you can keep up to the 10, 12, 16, very good. Okay, great job. And what about one more pose? Are you ready? I think we are. So what we're gonna do, we again get on all fours and lift the pelvis. Most favorite triangle pose. And then you kind of try to stretch one feet and the other and down. Okay, relax. And again, up and stretching and stretching. Each feet separately. And then you can kind of go forwards and stretch your abdomen muscles that we're working hard. Again, triangle. And from the triangle, we move and upward facing dog. Good. Lower the knees very gently and sit on your heels. Relax. And let's move our hands forwards. Imagine that you have a ball or something in your hands. If you have a ball, then take a ball, smaller or bigger, and just rotate the hands. Very good one. And it's actually better if you have something in your hands, whatever it is, but the movement itself is just wonderful. The rotation, okay, good. Roll your shoulders back. Hope you haven't forgotten about the smile on your face. And the shoulders forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Now let's rotate the head from one side to another. Actually, it's said that the neck is one of the most stressful muscles these times. Bring it forward and up, and bring it ear closer to the shoulder. Gently help with your hand. Bring it up. Now bring it to the other side. Helping with your hand, but very, very gently, no stress. Remember, you should move your ankle to the side. And now bring both hands behind and bring it down again gently and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. So we are done for today. You did a great workout. Leave me a message about how did it feel and which muscles do you feel afterwards. So see you for the next workout, and you can rewind this again and do it once again if it was not enough. See you soon. Bye bye.